What's up, guys? Welcome back once again. And today, I think the first time I've ever talked about this brand, we've got a collaboration between Saucony and Raised by Wolves, a Canadian brand, Canadian streetwear brand. And when I saw these shoes, I was blown away, man. It is an older, like 90s silhouette as far as the AYA goes. I had to pick them up. They're badass. They're like skateboard infused, inspired. I was a big skater back in the day. Never very good. Don't get it twisted. We don't even got to go any further past that. Not good at all. Still love skateboarding. Still a huge part of my life growing up in Southern California. And just the additions that this shoe received as far as the collaboration goes, it was something that I wanted to add to my collection. Without further ado, let's dive into this collaboration once again between Saucony and Canadian streetwear brand Raised by Wolves. Since I don't talk about Saucony very often, first and foremost, the box branded, co-branded Saucony, Raised by Wolves up top. Same concrete color, concrete gray that we're gonna see on these sneakers. You've got the splatters all throughout. Again, gonna be on the sneakers as well. The box slides open like so. Two pairs of alternate laces, both rope, neon green, almost slime green, and then the 3M reflective blackened 3M. I'm gonna keep the OGs in there. Let's go. So without beating a dead horse, both left and right are exactly the same. So we'll put one aside, take a look at the left. I don't know why I always go with the left, but nonetheless, take a look at the left. And it's a beautiful shoe, man. If you're not about like the classic runners, or you're looking to get into them or snag your first pair, this is a pair I would highly recommend. Super lightweight, very wearable, breathable, quality materials. Saucony never really disappoints. I've had a few pair back in the day and just never really something that I felt like I wanted to speak on or touch on, but I love this pair and they're definitely staying in my collection. Didn't buy them to flip, didn't buy them to resell, bought them to share with you guys. And it's classic, man. It's early 90s. I think the silhouette's from like 93, 94-ish. And I was just a little kid, man, growing up in Huntington Beach, Orange County, and just for some reason, it really has a Southern California vibe, in my opinion. Again, the whole base of the shoe is gonna be like a concrete gray, and we've got hits of suede that start right around the toe box, come up all around the lacing system, and then finishing up, wrapping around the back panel of the shoe. You've got that reflective Raised by Wolves branding back here stitched into the shoe. Come back up to the toe box. You're gonna have a layer of mesh right here, and then almost some nylon hits beneath all the branding. This like little 3-circle area right here is pretty synonymous with Saucony, and you'll find it on a lot of their shoes. We've also got hits of leather all throughout there where those circles are, both lateral and medial portions of the shoe. Featured that leather hit. Come up to the tongue, you've got more suede hits. You've got the AYA, obviously that's the model of the sneaker for those of you unfamiliar. Sneaker comes laced up in these concrete gray 3M hit cotton laces. You've got that same pinch clasp right here that we've seen on so many sneakers lately. I love that. I don't like tying my shoes. I actually like this little clasp like above tying pretty much always, because your laces aren't gonna drag on the ground. You can get them exactly to where you want them to be, as loose as you want, as tight as you want, and they're really never gonna drag. And if they wind up too long, you know, at your comfort level, just tie a little knot, extra knot, and that keeps them off the ground. So back of the tongue is like the first hit of color that we're gonna talk about. It's wrapped in a red leather, and then coming up around the tongue is gonna be probably the coolest addition to this, and pretty much like the biggest skateboard inspiration that we're gonna see in the shoe. Unzips right here with that red zipper. I'm gonna try not to mess the zipper up. All right, not the easiest zipper I've ever messed with, but nonetheless, you got a cool little stash pocket right here. Put whatever you want in it. I'm not gonna suggest anything, but I'm sure you know what they used to use that for. So we'll leave it at that right there. And then you've got more leather hits around the ankle collar, orange hits all the way around there. Super cool, contrasting with the red. Inside we have a removable insole. Pull it out. Full red leather insole, Raised by Wolves branding right there. Not too thick, really not too thin either. Decent amount of padding right there. We'll get back into the sneaker, head down to the midsole. You've got just, like I said, a classic runner right here. So you've got your classic foam midsole right here. Not super comfy and nothing that's really gonna, I guess, compete with anything that's dropping these days. Still wearable though. You know, it's creeping up on 30 years old as far as the silhouette goes, as far as the technology goes. However, still very wearable, still very comfy, a lot of cushion. You know, it's what you would expect out of a shoe this old. Concrete gray in color, black splatters all throughout. I thought that was pretty dope as well. I've always been a sucker for splatter on the midsole. I don't know why, it just adds a certain bit of characteristic to it, and I'm all about it. Flip down to the outsole. You've got hits of rubber both on the heel and on the forefoot. Middle of the shoe is exposed, midsole area, all that foam is exposed right there. Saucony branding right here. Little window creeping into the insert inside the actual midsole itself. Looks like a bit of extra cushioning in there. Probably should have figured out what that was called as far as the tech goes. Excuse my ignorance, but ignorance is bliss, right? XT600 branding right there. Probably the foam and or cushioning system that they're speaking on right there as far as that goes. Again, very ignorant when it comes to Saucony. I haven't touched a lot on them, haven't talked a lot about them, haven't really collected a lot of them, but I do love this shoe. I think it was very well done. So shout out to Saucony, shout out to Raised by Wolves. You guys did a phenomenal job with these. And I hope it's not the last time we see you two pair up, because it was well done. So aside from that, pricing came in at, I believe, 130 bucks USD. And I actually picked them up overseas from Sneaker Studio, because by the time I got around, woke up, and I think something else dropped that day. I don't remember what, but they had sold out. I was gonna hope to get them on bait, and I just missed out on them. But other than that, they got here a lot quicker than like anything stateside usually gets to me. I think it was like 2 or 3 days, and they're here. So, and shipping was like $9. Shout out to Sneaker Studio, man. Won't be the last time I shop with you guys. I thought that was really dope. And as far as comfort goes, we'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Not uncomfortable, but like I said, it's a 30-year-old shoe in the grand scheme of things, but they are very wearable, and I'm keeping them in my collection. As far as sizing goes, I did go a 10.5. I could have went a half size down. So if you haven't picked these up already and you don't have like an overly thick or large foot, they're actually not even that narrow, just a little long in length. If I was gonna do it again, I'd go a half size down. So that's my suggestion. If you've got a really thick foot, just go true to size. But if you're like me with like your kind of narrow, skinny foot, not oversized, nothing irregulars going on, go a half size down. That'll probably fit you the best. I will throw these on foot and give you guys a better look at them. If you have any questions about it, hit me up. I'll do my best to answer them in the comment section. Other than that, do me a favor, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It means a lot to me. And if you're brand new to the channel, do me another favor, tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell, get a notification anytime I drop a video on my channel. And guys, that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, I'm RJ, peace out.
Yeah.